In the pristine, manicured purgatory that we call suburbia, nothing, absolutely nothing, is more potent than a disputed shrubbery boundary.
This wasn't about landscaping, this was about jurisdiction.
Our protagonist, a victim of time-worn 1929 architecture and modern vehicular investment, found himself sharing airspace with an oak that seemed to possess its own sense of territorial superiority. The neighbor, bless his heart, was cagey. He claimed ownership of the mighty oak, despite its branches performing a breathtaking aerial ballet over both properties.
It was less a tree, more an arboreal statement piece.
For years, this canopy had been raining down sticks and acorns, a natural, organic form of vehicular vandalism. The protagonist's newer truck, a shiny monument to modern capitalism, demanded protection from nature's casual littering. Then came the trimming effort.
A rented off-road lift, a piece of industrial machinery utterly inappropriate for a residential dispute, was deployed. The resulting canopy adjustment was less pruning and more structural suggestion.
A carport. The ultimate symbol of domestic ambition, immediately thwarted by the invisible hand of zoning regulations and high winds. It was clear that if he couldn't build it, he would simply trim around the impossibility. The protagonist offered a gesture of goodwill to cover the cost of removal.
And what did he get? A polite, yet utterly definitive, no. The rejection was delivered with the warmth of a tax audit.
He envisioned the perfect solution, a surgical cut right down to the main trunk, eliminating all debris and restoring vehicular peace.
A dream of horticultural perfection that was immediately undercut by reality's thorny grip. The realization dawned: if he wanted to proceed with any trimming, a survey was mandatory.
A surveyor, the ultimate arbiter of petty disputes, was required merely to confirm where the neighbor's lawn ended and his own began.
He didn't want to ruin the relationship.
That was the true, invisible cost, the potential for a passive-aggressive casserole exchange or an awkward holiday greeting. The stakes were emotional, and therefore, infinitely higher. He began researching municipal codes, looking for the specific clause that addressed canopy overhangs causing minor vehicular paint damage. It was a rabbit hole of obscure zoning laws and forgotten bylaws. He was forced into a calculus of compromise. Trim enough to survive, but not so much that it triggers a full-scale legal war over root systems and historical precedent. His final plea was simple, yet monumentally difficult: keep the tree alive, but remove the debris threat from his immediate zone of vehicular passage. A request so reasonable it felt almost aggressive in its simplicity. And so, the saga of the Great Oak continued, a perfect microcosm of suburban life, a delicate balance between property rights, emotional investment, and the sheer, exhausting pettiness required to keep everything looking just right.